Hello Raiders, this is Mrs. Grayboys, your IB Magnet Coordinator, here to discuss the 2017 Community Project. Today you're going to receive a letter to be taken home and receive a parent signature, as well as the Community Project printed handbook. But I want you to know that this video will be made available on the Randolph Community and Service website within the next 24 hours, so don't feel like you have to take any notes. If you just want to listen, maybe follow along with your packet, feel free to. But let's go ahead and get started with what this project is. So what's the Community Project? It is an IB established program, and it's supposed to support the Services Action component of the IB Magnet program. For the past 2 years, you've been participating in community and service events. Well, now it's time to take on that leadership and responsibility role and try to implement your own form of change in different areas of interest. The Community Project does support the IBO, the International Baccalaureate Organization's expectations for Services Action, as well as the CMS Magnet program expectation to participate in community service. The goal of the Community Project is to provide you the opportunity to be a leader in the community and to participate in a wide variety of events and activities. We also want to empower you, give you the opportunity to show leadership and demonstrate the IB skills that you've attained, as well as practice effective communication with a variety of audiences. So why is the Community Project important to you specifically? Well, it's your opportunity to make change. You also have the power of choice. You get to pick an area of focus that you find of interest to you or that might be really important to you. It's also part of the continuation requirement. If you wish to continue IB in high school, it is needed in order to continue years 4 and 5 or grades 9 and 10 in the IB Middle Years program. It is also part of the IB Middle Years program in years 1 through 3, which you're currently in, year 3 being 8th grade, and the Randolph curriculum requirement. So let's be sure that we participate and make this an authentic experience and something that we can really learn and grow from. So what is it going to look like this year? The Community Project will be ongoing beginning in January and culminating in May, so it is second semester roughly. All 8th grade RMS IB students will be working in teams of 4 to 8. Through that team, you'll be assigned one Randolph staff member who will act as your mentor. I want to remind you, you're never alone in this experience. So use your mentor as a guide. Feel free to come see me for other ideas and work as a team to accomplish your Community Project goals. Your mentor will be your point person and will be holding you accountable for those documents and the next action steps that you might need to take, but they're also someone that can advocate for you and with you. So let's be sure to build up a really strong relationship of understanding and expectations with each other. Student teams will get to focus on a topic, whatever topic that might be that they're interested in. We'll talk a little bit about how those student teams are organized in just a moment, but as a team, documents will be submitted to document how you are completing your community project through Google Drive. So only one document for each meeting for each team. You don't have to be responsible for every member completing those pieces of paperwork. And at the conclusion, you'll have the opportunity to participate in a showcase demonstrating to 6th and 7th grade students what you accomplished through your community project. How do you pick your student team? Next week, the short week before the holiday break, December 19th through 21st, a sign-up sheet will be made available. It will be a sheet that you can access from the Community and Service website, and there will be topics listed for you to sign up for. So if you see a topic that might deal with animals that you're interested in, please feel free to put down your first and last name as it is seen on your PowerSchool account, so we can make sure that we get you the information that you need. Try to avoid nicknames as it's hard for us to locate that information. If you wish to work with a certain group of your peers, please make sure you communicate with one another and sign up for the same topic. But be sure we're signing up for the topic that we're interested in, not just to be with our friends. Please note that changes regarding who you're assigned to will be very limited and will have to be approved by myself, Mrs. Grayboys, your coordinator. So when do you meet your student team? Teamwork time will be provided. Approximately every 2 weeks, you will get to meet during this new time frame that we've created called IB time, which is 9:15 to 10 o'clock every other Friday or so, depending on the school calendar with holidays and work days. And during this time, you'll report to your assigned mentor's classroom or office and work with your student team. These meetings will be guided by the assigned documents that you have to have completed at the end of every meeting or when they're due to your mentor. So it's very important that we attend, that we are prompt, and that we use those 45 minutes wisely every meeting we get. And then how do you submit? All community project documentations are on Google Drive. Ladies and gentlemen, the only hard copy version of the handbook that has been made available is the current one that you are holding on to. From here on out, all work will be digital. I'm trying not to make thousands of copies, so please be mindful that this handout can stay at home, but all your materials will be kept on Google Drive. They won't get lost. They'll be able to be edited so you can constantly adapt and change as needed. But again, all materials will be completed through Google Drive. So next steps. You received a yellow letter today. That's the community project letter that is to go home to parents, guardians, and families. We ask that you return the bottom portion completed with a parent signature to your homeroom teacher by Friday, December 16th. Remember, that is this coming Friday, so 2 days from now. Turn in that parent signature sheet so everyone's aware that the community project is up and coming. Next week, starting December 19th, the sign-up sheet will be available. So you'll have 3 days in school to go ahead and sign up before the break and get yourself kind of organized, and then we'll contact you back in January when we get started. Our first meeting is January 20th. That is a Friday, and that will be the first time you get to meet with your mentor. So again, getting our letter turned in on Friday, signing up before we leave for break next week, and then the next time we'll talk about community project is January 20th. This probably sounds like a lot of information, and you might have a lot of questions, or you'd like some clarification regarding the requirements. Please feel free to come see me at any time with a pass in the main office, or send me an email. My email is listed here. It's also on the community service website, as well as on the Randolph page and on your community project letter you just received. I know that we're going to really make some exciting and launch some new changes out into our community, and I'm looking forward to seeing all that you accomplish as Randolph IB students and as the Randolph Raiders. So I hope you have a wonderful day, and feel free to see me at any time with questions. Have a good one.